The Trial of the Gods. SuperKid was flying through the clouds, enjoying the freedom of the sky when suddenly, a powerful golden light blinded him for an instant. He felt gravity disappear beneath his feet. When he regained his sight, he found himself in a strange place, surrounded by a landscape he had never seen before. It wasn't Earth, nor any planet he knew. The ground was made of white marble, and the stars shone close, as if within reach. In front of him, huge statues of ancient gods stood in all their splendor, but these were no mere sculptures. They were the gods themselves. "Welcome, SuperKid," thundered a deep voice. "You have been summoned before the Council of the Gods." Before him, sitting on a majestic stone throne, was Zeus, the king of the Olympian gods. Beside him, other powerful deities watched him: Thor with his hammer, Ra with his flaming eye, and Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, among many others. SuperKid swallowed hard. He had never been in the presence of beings so imposing. "Why am I here?" he asked cautiously, knowing he couldn't show fear but feeling small in the immensity of the gods. "Your actions on Earth have not gone unnoticed," Zeus responded. "You have interfered in the affairs of mortals with powers that are not yours." SuperKid frowned. He had always used his powers for good, to protect the innocent and keep peace. But now, the gods were accusing him of disrupting the balance. "I never harmed anyone on purpose. I only protect my people, my planet," he defended himself. "That is what the trial of the gods will determine," said Thor, stepping forward with his hammer crackling in his hands. "We must decide whether you are worthy of your powers, or if they should be taken away." SuperKid felt his heart race. Losing his powers? That would mean no longer being able to help people, no longer being able to fly, no longer stopping the villains who constantly threaten peace on Earth. "You must pass 3 trials," Ra continued. "Only then will we know if you are deserving of the responsibility you've been given." "I'm ready," SuperKid said firmly, though doubts stirred inside him. First trial, strength. The first trial took him to an ancient battlefield. The ground trembled beneath his feet, and in the distance, a giant of stone emerged from the earth. It was larger than any building SuperKid had ever seen on Earth. "For this trial," Zeus's voice boomed from the heavens, "you must demonstrate your strength. Defeat the giant of Gaia." The giant roared, shaking the ground and hurling a massive boulder towards SuperKid. With his speed, he dodged the attack and launched himself at the enemy. But every blow he landed seemed to have no effect on the creature. "Think, SuperKid," he told himself. It wasn't just about brute strength. The giant of Gaia was part of the Earth, and he knew he had to find its weakness. He remembered what he had learned about giants in mythology. They were connected to nature. Flying at great speed, he struck a crack in the ground that linked the giant to its power source. The colossus wavered, and finally collapsed. "Well done," Thor's voice echoed. "You have passed the first trial." Second trial, wisdom. The next trial took him to a temple filled with traps and riddles. Inside, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, waited. "To be a true hero, strength is not enough," Athena said. "You must demonstrate your wisdom. Solve the riddles that guard the heart of wisdom." SuperKid faced a series of complex puzzles, some of which seemed to have no solution. But he remembered that wisdom wasn't always about knowing all the answers, but knowing when to ask for help. Using his ability to communicate with his advanced intelligence, he solved the riddles by consulting his inner mind. With patience and logic, he found the heart and passed the trial. Third trial, the heart. The final trial took him to a valley ravaged by war. Amid the chaos, he saw a small group of children trapped under the rubble of a destroyed city. Without hesitation, he rushed to save them, using his super speed to pull them out of danger. "The final trial is one of compassion," Quetzalcoatl said. "Not all heroes are remembered for their strength or wisdom, but for the size of their heart." SuperKid hadn't hesitated for a second to save the children. He knew that being a hero wasn't just about defeating villains, but about caring for those who couldn't defend themselves. The verdict: after passing the 3 trials, SuperKid returned to the Council of the Gods. Zeus rose from his throne and looked at him seriously. "SuperKid, You have proven yourself worthy of the powers you possess. You have passed the trial of the gods." One by one, the gods nodded. Thor raised his hammer in approval, and Athena offered a wise smile. SuperKid exhaled with relief. "Always remember, young hero," Zeus said, "power is just a tool. It is your heart that makes you a true protector." With those words, SuperKid was returned to Earth, stronger and wiser than before, knowing that his mission was even more important than he had ever imagined. And though his life as a superhero would continue to bring challenges, he now knew he would face them with the support of something greater than himself.